Deep within the vast Amazon rainforest, where countless predators compete for survival every single day, lives a creature unlike any other turtle on Earth. At first glance, it looks less like an animal than a decaying leaf resting on the riverbed. Glück. Its rough shell, flattened head, and ragged skin blend so perfectly with fallen leaves and tangled roots that it almost disappears into the forest floor beneath the water. It does not chase. Glück. It does not rely on speed. It does not overpower its prey with strength. Yet for millions of years, this extraordinary strategy has allowed it to survive in one of the most competitive ecosystems on the planet. Glück. This is the story of the Mata Mata, one of nature's most remarkable masters of camouflage, patience, and silent ambush. If you were walking through the flooded forests of the Amazon, you could spend hours looking directly at a Mata Mata and never realize it was there. Its shell is uneven, ridged, Glück, and covered with bumps that resemble a pile of waterlogged leaves. Its flattened head disappears beneath loose folds of skin, while small fringes along its neck mimic decaying plant material drifting gently in the current. Glück. Even its earthy brown and olive colors match the riverbed so closely that the boundary between animal and environment almost vanishes. This remarkable disguise is not accidental. Glück. Every detail of the Mata Mata's appearance works together to erase its outline against the forest floor. To a passing fish, it is not a predator, it is simply another piece of the river itself. Glück. But hidden within this motionless shape is one feature that reveals a living animal. A long, narrow, snorkel-like nose occasionally rises just above the water's surface, with a quiet breath lasting only a moment. Glück. The turtle draws in fresh air before sinking back beneath the leaves, leaving barely a ripple behind. For the rest of the time, it remains completely still. In the Amazon, survival does not always belong to the fastest hunter. Glück. Sometimes it belongs to the one that can disappear so completely that the forest itself seems to breathe. Nothing about the Mata Mata's body is shaped for speed. Every feature tells a different story, one written over millions of years of evolution in the slow-moving waters of the Amazon. Glück. Its broad, flattened head presses close to the riverbed, reducing its silhouette against the layers of fallen leaves. The shell is rough and irregular. Glück. Breaking up the turtle's outline so completely that even from a short distance it resembles nothing more than submerged debris. Along its neck and lower jaw hang dozens of ragged skin flaps. Glück. They are not used for defense or attack. Instead, they soften the body's edges, making the turtle appear less like a living animal and more like part of the surrounding vegetation, gently drifting in the current. Glück. Its small eyes sit high on the head, allowing it to watch the world while exposing only a tiny portion of its body. Every movement is slow, deliberate, and almost invisible, unlike many turtles that actively search for food. Glück. The Mata Mata has evolved in the opposite direction. It does not roam the river in search of prey. It transforms the river itself into its hiding place. Here, camouflage is more than protection. Glück. It is a hunting strategy, it is an energy-saving strategy, and in one of the most. Many animals' hunting depends on movement. Predators chase, pursue, or overpower their prey. The mata mata does none of these. It simply waits, completely motionless. Glück. It becomes part of the riverbed as fish continue their daily lives only a short distance away. Without the shape of a typical predator, there is little to warn them of the danger hidden beneath the leaves. Glück. The turtle may remain in the same position for hours, conserving energy while allowing curiosity and routine to bring prey ever closer. It does not force an opportunity. It allows the opportunity to arrive. Glück. When a fish finally enters the narrow space in front of its head, everything changes in an instant. The mata mata suddenly opens its enormous mouth, expanding its throat with astonishing speed. Glück. Instead of biting, it creates a powerful vacuum that pulls water and the unsuspecting fish straight inside. The entire strike lasts only a fraction of a second, just as quickly as it began. Glück, it is over. The water settles. The leaves drift once again, and the turtle returns to complete stillness, waiting for the next opportunity. In the Amazon, many predators succeed through speed or strength. Glück. The mata mata succeeds through patience, precision, and perfect timing. Glück. The mata mata did not shape the Amazon. The Amazon shaped the mata mata. Every year, seasonal floods transform vast areas of rainforest into an immense underwater forest. Towering trees stand submerged for months. Glück. While their roots, fallen branches, and countless layers of decaying leaves create one of the most complex freshwater habitats on Earth. Life fills every level of this flooded world. Glück. High above, birds travel through the canopy searching for fruit, insects, and small animals. Along the riverbanks, jaguars, giant otters, and black caimans patrol the water's edge. Glück. Each occupying a different place in the food web. Beneath the surface, schools of fish weave effortlessly through tangled roots. Freshwater shrimp recycle organic matter, and countless insects begin their lives hidden among the leaves. Glück. With every gust of wind, more leaves fall into the water. With every flood, the forest builds another layer upon the riverbed. Nothing here is wasted. Every fallen leaf becomes shelter. Glück. Every submerged root becomes a refuge. Every quiet pool becomes a home for hundreds of species. In this ever-changing landscape, the mata mata is not an isolated predator. Glück. It is simply one member of an extraordinarily rich ecosystem, an ecosystem that has been shaped, rebuilt, and renewed by the Amazon for millions of years. Glück. In a place as rich with life as the Amazon, no predator has complete control. Every day, countless hunts begin. Many never succeed. The mata mata is no exception. Its extraordinary camouflage allows prey to come remarkably close. Glück. But camouflage alone cannot guarantee a meal. Every hunt depends on timing, distance, water movement, and the unpredictable decisions of another living animal. A fish may suddenly change direction. Glück. A drifting leaf may alter the current. A faint vibration can send an entire school scattering before the turtle even has a chance to react. Sometimes the prey notices the slightest movement and disappears into the tangled roots. Glück. Other times the strike comes a fraction of a second too late. The vacuum closes on nothing but water. Within moments, silence returns. The Mata Mata does not chase. It does not make a second attempt. Glück. It simply remains where it is, allowing the forest to settle once again. This patience is not a sign of weakness. It is the result of an evolutionary strategy that favors conserving energy over repeated pursuit. Glück. Every unsuccessful strike costs far less than a long chase through the flooded forest. For the Mata Mata, survival has never depended on winning every hunt. It depends on waiting for the right one. Glück. That quiet discipline has allowed this remarkable turtle to survive in the Amazon for millions of years, where success belongs not to the predator that attacks most often, but to the one that knows exactly when not to move. The Mata Mata is often described as one of the strangest turtles on Earth, but none of its features are strange by accident. Each one is the result of millions of years of evolution. Glück, shaped by the quiet waters of South America's river systems. Its broad, flattened head allows it to remain almost invisible against the riverbed. The long neck extends rapidly toward prey without moving the rest of the body. Glück. Its rough, irregular shell breaks up its outline, making it nearly impossible to distinguish from waterlogged leaves and submerged wood. Even the long, tube-like snout serves a purpose. Glück. It functions as a natural snorkel, allowing the turtle to breathe while keeping almost its entire body hidden beneath the water together. These features form a single strategy rather than a collection of separate adaptations. Glück. Today, scientists recognize two living species of Mata Mata. The better-known Chelus fimbriata inhabits much of the Amazon basin, while Chelus orinocensis is found primarily in the Orinoco River system farther north. Glück. Although they appear remarkably similar, detailed studies of their skulls, genetics, and geographic distribution have revealed that they followed separate evolutionary paths over time. Glück. Their ancestors diverged from other side-neck turtles tens of millions of years ago, gradually becoming more specialized as South America's great river systems expanded and changed. Glück. Rather than evolving to swim faster or pursue prey more aggressively, the Mata Mata evolved towards stillness, camouflage, and extraordinary efficiency. It is a reminder that evolution does not always reward strength or speed. Glück. Sometimes the greatest advantage belongs to a creature that has learned to become almost invisible. Glück. The Mata Mata has survived for millions of years because its environment remained remarkably consistent. Its camouflage depends on dark water, submerged roots, drifting leaves. Glück. And quiet riverbeds where the boundary between an animal and its surroundings is almost impossible to distinguish. But no habitat remains exactly the same forever. Seasonal floods reshape the forest each year. Glück. Carrying fresh sediment, fallen branches, and new layers of leaves across the riverbed. These natural changes are part of the rhythm that the Mata Mata has adapted to over countless generations. Glück. More significant changes, however, can alter the conditions on which its strategy depends. Clear water may expose what was once perfectly hidden. Powerful currents can sweep away the leaf litter that provides its disguise. Glück. Fewer fallen leaves leave the riverbed bare, reducing the natural cover that allows the turtle to disappear. In these conditions, camouflage becomes less effective. Glück. Forcing the mata-mata to rely on different resting places or remain even more selective about where it waits. Yet the turtle itself does not change. It continues to do what it has always done, remaining still. Glück. Conserving energy and trusting the environment that shaped its remarkable survival strategy. The story of the mata-mata reminds us that every adaptation is connected to a habitat. Glück. To understand the animal, we must first understand the forest that made it possible. As daylight slowly fades across the Amazon, the flooded forest grows quiet once again. The birds return to their roosts. The last ripples disappear from the river. Leaves continue their endless journey from the canopy to the water below. Glück. Adding one more layer to a cycle that has repeated for millions of years. Beneath that silent surface, the mata-mata has hardly moved. It remains hidden among the fallen leaves. Glück. Almost impossible to distinguish from the riverbed that surrounds it. There is no dramatic ending, no final hunt, and no victory to celebrate. Its story continues exactly as it always has, one patient moment after another. Glück. The Amazon is home to millions of living organisms, each shaped by the same forest in remarkably different ways. Some survive through speed, others through strength, some by working together. Glück. The mata-mata survives by becoming part of its world so completely that it almost disappears within it. Long after the camera leaves, the river will continue to flow. The forest will continue to breathe. Glück. Leaves will continue to fall, and somewhere beneath the quiet waters of the Amazon, a single motionless shape will still be waiting. Not as the ruler of the forest, but as one of its oldest and most extraordinary secrets.